Hey there Leo, it's Viv. Welcome to your week ahead reading for the 30th of July through to the 5th of August 2018. I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, and it's usually an 8-card spread, although it's 9 cards. There's usually one card in the centre and then one card for each day of the week, Monday through Sunday. But there are 2 cards that came out with your reading for the overall energy for the week, and here they are. There's the Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups is the happiness, sort of wish fulfillment card. It's everything that you desire for yourself. It's joy, it's love, everything that you want, happy family, stable work environment, things going well in every aspect of your life, and you're feeling happy, satisfied and fulfilled. And the Page of Pentacles coming out with that is that this is a very single-minded approach to achieving this happiness and attaining this happiness. Very dedicated, very hard-working, almost workaholic, but somebody who's very focused and determined, taking a methodical, relentless approach to this happiness. It could be finding deep satisfaction in the work that you do, and that bringing you deep contentment. But what I'm getting, the energy that I'm picking up is this single-minded approach to this fulfillment. As we start the week, we have the Star card, and this feels like it's a confirmation, sort of like almost like a duplication of this message here. It's like happiness and sort of like a single-minded approach to happiness. There's a desire here. The Star card can indicate a wish coming true. So this is something that you've been thinking about for a long time. This is a hope that you've wanted, and it hasn't. Maybe you think it's never going to happen, but I think you're open to the possibility. I think you may not have been open to the possibility before. You may not have thought it was possible, but the presence of the Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I think your perspective is changing, and you are daring to believe. This is, this feels like something that's been with you and has smouldered deep within you for a long time. It feels like with the influence of the Page of Pentacles, his sort of relentless energy feels like it's fueled this desire. I think you think that it feels like there may be a course of action that you're considering that feels dangerous to you. I'm wondering if you're just daring to hope. It's something that you feel very passionate about. But you don't want it to go wrong. You want it to work out. Of course you do. Of course we all do, don't we? But there's risk involved, and there's risk that we could get hurt. There's a saying, isn't there? No pain, no gain. But there's somebody I know that likes to say no pain, no pain. So it doesn't have to be just because you know, you may have had things, you may have had experience of things not working out for you previously, and you know, if these are relationships that we're talking about, then any sort of interaction with other people, you know, there's a clash of ideas, there's a clash of hopes and wants and desires, and you know, there's when we give our hearts, when we risk something of ourselves with another person, then there's a deep risk of injury, isn't there? But it doesn't have to stop us from giving up. You know, we can still dare to believe that that this is possible for us. As we go through the week, I think something happens. This happiness, this single-minded approach to attaining what it is that you want. Something happens. And the presence of the Judgment card is telling me that something, it feels like something that you thought wasn't possible is now possible. And you see that, or at least you're entertaining the idea, because this is coming underneath the Star card. You know, this, it feels like it's coming from above. You know, when I read this card for Cancer, it felt like there was a surrender to the universe, and it felt like you know, all right, come on, deal it out, whatever you've got for me, I can take it. In this situation, it feels like a daring to believe that a renewal, a new cycle, something coming back to life is possible. You know, something that you thought wasn't possible for you, something that you've you know, you're working very hard towards, you're very single-minded about, but I think there was doubt there. You know, this is a card of belief, but this is inviting you to believe, and it's inviting you to believe if there's if you don't, if there's doubt there. I think there was something here that you thought wasn't possible for you, and at some point during the week that you start to entertain, oh crikey, there is this possibility here, and you know, you start to feel excited about it. I think you consult with other people. I think you ask other people their opinion, and I think you use their opinions to help you decide, or to help you to see the possibility, actually. And in consulting with other people, this helps you to leave aside and leave behind what happened in the past. I think maybe the past has been weighing heavy on you and has been affecting what you thought was possible for you. But I really do believe that you are beginning to see the possibility here, and that you know, you see that leaving stuff behind that doesn't serve you anymore is the way to go to attain this happiness. You know, good things happen to bad people, bad things happen to good people. This is the card of Justice, which is at the top of the read, and this is coming by the weekend. I think the energies of the week are very revealing to you. They're very powerful energies, and they're sort of like a bit of a revelation to you, and I think you feel that things are balancing out by the time you get to the weekend. You know that there's a fairness to it, that there's a deservedness to it, that I think you begin to see how worthy you are and how deserving you are of everything that you hope and desire for yourself. The ecosystems have a way of balancing themselves out when damage has been caused, and the same thing in our human lives as well. Things have a way of balancing themselves out. The Five of Cups, which is coming at the bottom of the read, this is telling me that you are, because this is coming underneath the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups as well. It feels like you are holding on to this idea of happiness, you know, this Two of Cups. You are daring to hope. I think this is, this black cloak feels like it's something that you're keeping to yourself. It's something that is deep inside you, but you're realizing it's time to leave all of these past hurts behind, and that if happiness is going to be yours, that if you're going to get what you really want, then you have to forget about this. You have to leave behind everything that doesn't serve you. You know, what's past is past. It's over and done with. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers card. This is I'm wondering, I mean, as I was going through the reading, I'm thinking very strongly that this has got to do with personal relationships, and that maybe you are, the attitude that you have is that you're thinking, I'm better off the way that I am, and this is your single-minded approach to happiness. It's like, nope, I'm sticking to this course of action, this is what I'm doing, I'm fine as I am. But the beginning of the week, it brings about, there's an opportunity here, and and you're daring to dream. There's potential here for love to come back into your life. There is that potential here, and things, just because things have been a certain way in the past, it doesn't mean that they're going to work out exactly the same this time around. So it feels like what the cards are saying is like, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Give happiness a chance. And it could work out to be a whole lot better than you're expecting. So there we go, Leo. Those are your messages for this week. I hope you found them useful. I hope they resonated. I am recording the videos for August as well, so they'll be up soon, hopefully. But until next time, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back next week with another weekly read. So until then, take care.